All right, welcome back to another DDM IRL. We have some new stuff to show you guys. We're excited. Some new products to get into. I mean, it's cold. It's the off season.
It's Michigan, but we got work to do.
Exactly. So let's get into it.
Can you read?
No.
Oh, I definitely can't read. Don't need those.
That sign can't stop me because I can't read.
What most dudes would run, I go running towards.
Why are you gay?
Mine are inconvenient real quick.
You've been driving around Mustang guys too much. You're planning on bashing into things. You're gonna be so mad the first time you crack one of these, just so you know.
All right, welcome back in. And we're gonna be looking at what's in the box. We have here one of our primary upgrades for the off season for the Eco-Boost BMW, and that is an SLR angle kit. Now, when you look up E36 SLR angle kits, there's actually a couple different options, even from just a base like bolt-on kit that they have to what we have, which is the Ultra. There is also a super kit version that we would have run if we would have kept the stock fenders on the car, but we are going to be upgrading those to some overs. So huge thanks to Travis Reeder and TravisReedersMotorsports.com. This is where we got the angle kit from, but also he gave me great suspension advice on the kit. He also gave me advice on wheel setup, and he also advised if we were going to upgrade these to overs to go with the Ultra kit and a couple other factors as well. So huge shout out to Travis Reeder at Travis Reeder Motorsports. Alrighty, so let's open this box and see what's in it.
What's in the box, Nate?
Ooh, a lot of cool
shiny
stuff.
What's this? What's that? Can you read?
No.
Oh, I definitely can't read. Don't need those.
Okay, we got a lot of purple going
A
on
lot
in here.
of purple going on here. Where do you want to start?
Let's start with the big guy. Look at this beauty. All right.
That's something.
So, what is this?
This is going to be your lower control arm. That is your right-hand side.
So you can get these obviously in gray if you don't want to go the crazy color route, but
Why would you not?
why would you go with this? Is beautiful.
As we covered in the last episode, style.
Yeah.
Style points.
Exactly. Paint, and like as we'll get into some of the anodized stuff, like it is a beautiful piece. It's going to be kind of sad putting this on the car and watching it get abused.
Knowing the life it's going to have.
But yes, so this is the arm.
If you notice, at that end, you don't have a spherical bearing like you do in your others, and that is where you're going to get into your adjustable lollipops. Now, this is one of the key things with these kits, is this will give you adjustment of your caster on car. And if you notice, square drive, you can actually adjust it without taking anything off. It's all
And these are and this was an upgrade, right?
Yes, this is an upgrade to the kit.
And these were definitely a recommendation from Travis. He wanted me to get these.
Multiple reasons. They hold up a lot better than the stock lollipops. The adjustability is going to help you dial in your alignment so you can get the front end to feel how you want. And again, the durability. That piece is going to, I've heard stories from FD drivers of the lollipop surviving the hits and literally ripping out of the chassis. So those are not going to go anywhere anytime soon.
Hell yeah.
Then the next joint you'll see on your arm is where the long stud is going to go through. That is going to be right there. And again, that's just something new. It's going to give you better articulation, more free movement, no binding. The arm's just going to
why is better. So what is going on here? So we got a nut, and then whatever this is. What is this?
So this is going to be a machined spacer, and if you notice, those will ride right here on the flange.
Okay.
And that will encapsulate everything and make sure you have a solid connection point, no play, so that joint can do everything it needs to without slop or wear or risk of failure. So stuff is engineered and manufactured very well.
Very cool. All right.
Perfect. And then at the other end, the farthest end, is where you're going to have your steering adapter. Now this is where they say a lot of the magic happens. A lot of your steering geometry, your roll center correction, a lot of stuff is going to come from here.
And they're beautiful. Like, talk about, like I said, the anodizing on these things is fantastic.
The machining, the joints they use, the quality of materials is
I like
super.
that they put all the nuts and things on it.
So you know where they go from the start.
Exactly. Like, it's always fun. You look at the instructions and they're just like put 1A screw here and they don't tell you what 1A screw is. It's like,
no idea. You have
I'm
a
like,
bag of
I'm like, it
bolts,
looks
yeah.
like this from the picture, right? You know? So yeah, no, this is real nice.
Also, they send you these really trick tie rod spacers. So this is going to go between your new outer and your inner. And then last but not least, you have some rack limiter spacers in there.
There's some spacers, yep. And the only bolts that aren't screwed into something
Is the lollipop bolts.
and that's very easy to keep track of. 4 bolts. I can keep track of 4 bolts.
Can you? We'll find out.
I don't know. Oh, and actually my favorite part, the stickers.
I mean, really, you're paying the money for the stickers. The parts are just included with the stickers.
Exactly. Hang and tailgate. That's a classic sticker. But yes, obviously this is why we buy the products, is for the stickers. And yeah, that's kind of what's in the box. I mean, the only stuff left is just the other side. We got the other arm, got the other components as well. And I can't wait to get this stuff installed and see the difference in what the car is going to feel like, because I feel like it's going to be a 9-day difference.
We're to the point with your driving and where the car is that if we leave it as is, you're going to start learning permanent bad habits, and we don't want that. We want good habits. We're going to actually be starting to look at possibly bringing the power up a little bit, and so we want you to not be using the power to overcome driving mistakes or overcome bad suspension setup. We want you to have both, and we want you to have suspension dialed in more than anything, so that way your driving can progress the way it needs to and not be crutched by horsepower.
Exactly. So guys, if you were wondering what is in the box of an SLR Ultra kit, here it is. Very beautiful pieces. And like I said, if you guys are interested in the kit, go to check out Travis Reeder at travisreedermotorsports.com. He gives you great advice on suspension, setup, and all that kind of stuff, which is the huge bonus with working with him. And
Nate, we don't have a box.
I know we don't have a box, but another upgrade we're doing to the car this off season for the E36 Eco-Boost BMW is we're actually going to give it a real bash bar and a real place to pull it off track.
You've been driving around Mustang guys too much. You're planning on bashing into things. I think you need to make some lifestyle choices.
Well, for me, it's one of those things where I have an intercooler literally sitting at the front of the car with nothing to protect it. And I'm starting the tandem now, so...
It's time. We need to offer some protection for the intercooler and maybe give some spots to mount some other coolers.
Exactly. So this is from Limitless Auto Fab. They make a really cool bolt-on bash bar, but still fits with like your factory M3 bumper, which is what I have. So I'm really excited about that. Might have to trim a couple things, but like honestly, the fact that I can run this and still run my bumper and I really don't have to do a whole lot, that's gonna be the biggest thing for me. And yeah, we're gonna paint it. What color should we paint it though? That is the real question.
Surprise.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. But yeah, if you guys are looking for a nice bash bar, Limitless Auto Fab makes some great products from what it looks like.
Very impressed. The build quality, the weld quality, the material quality is all.
Yeah, and we got it's still covered because we want to protect it. But right now, this is also a little tab to put on a little tow hook. Yeah, it is nice that that's included. And moving on to the next product we got from it. All right, so on the other end of the car, we have the rear bash bar. Now, obviously, same reasons we wanted the bash bar, we wanted to protect the car a little bit. But actually, my biggest point, and the other point I didn't mention and also at the front, is it's gonna give us good jacking points.
Very helpful, especially with a car that we plan on lowering even more. It can only help. My car is definitely a problem with that, to the point where I actually built a jack point because I wasn't ready to put bash bars on mine yet, but I needed the extra spot to raise my car.
Exactly. So again, Limitless Auto Fab. This one again will fit on the M3 bumper that we have on the rear just fine, which is great. Has a little tab for a tow hook as well, which is really convenient. But yeah, the big thing for me is being able to raise the car from the back instead of going all the way to the diff. It just makes life 1,000 times easier and actually opens up a couple possibilities back there that we might try later on. So excited to show all that stuff for you guys. But yes, another major upgrade for the car coming right here. We are back with another what's in the box. This is going to go hand in hand with what we just talked about with the angle kit here, because I can run max 8-inch wide wheel in the front. I feels like. That might be an 8.5, and it still is like rubbing on the GoPro. And then, yeah, we can't run anything cool in the back either because E36s are skinny. So we have some Cliq Tuning over fenders, both the front and rears, and let's see how they look like in the box.
Let's see what's in the box.
All righty, let's get this thing out of the box. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh,
wrapped well. That is a good sign. Ooh, what do we got here? Some goodies.
All righty.
The most important part, more stickers.
There we go. Okay.
All right, Nate, so first out of the box, we have your front over fenders. Now these are a 40mm over. The rears are a little bit bigger. They're gonna come in at 50mm overs. Now these will mount right over the majority of your steel factory fender. Now we will do some trimming over the arches, and we will do a little trick bracketry to add some structure to the nose of it. But overall, the quality on these, I'm very impressed. The fiberglass work is nice. It's got good saturation of the resin. They do have some flexibility to them, which I think is gonna be good for a drift application. And I'm excited to see how these look on the car at the end of the season.
Yeah, and so my whole reasoning with going something like this, if you guys ever seen, obviously, Adam LZ's BMW that he runs in FD, the E36, these are the same over fenders that he runs. I really like this style because it's like an OEM plus look for me. I really do like the M3 style look of an E36, and so this isn't going to drastically change the look of the car in terms of like making it all bubbly like say some of the other kits might do or something like that. But
a little more muscular, a little more lean and mean.
Exactly, but it's still an M3, you know, is what it looks
absolutely.
like. So I'm excited to get these all
installed and fitted to the car.
All right, what do we got next up here?
Next, we have the rear doors and a rear quarter. Now, I love that this kit does a rear door. It always looked weird to me on sedans. You see it a lot with like the JZX chassis.
Yeah.
Some of the kits on those get weird with how they tie from the door into the quarter. Also on the Toyotas, the IS300s get kind of weird with those.
Yeah.
But I'm excited because these have nice pockets for your handles to still work, so we can keep it a functional four-door. And it will give us, again, that 50mm over so we can run some wider tires, maybe a little bit deeper dish wheel. Again, shooting for that style aspect this year as we make some key changes to the car.
Exactly, and what it does is it keeps the body line that I want,
The
right?
factory body line, the
Exactly.
nice muscular rear arches, rear haunches of the car.
Yeah, and it's not like too boxy, but it's got enough structure and box to keep it what it looks like from the factory.
Absolutely.
It's just gonna be a bit wider, and so we can put some beefier boys back there now. That's what's in the box of the Cliq Tuning over fenders for your E36.
Sedan, very impressed.
Thank you guys for checking out the video. If you guys did like some of these products that we displayed today, be sure to check out all the links in the description. Also stay tuned because we are going to be ripping into this car very quickly, very soon, and you guys aren't going to want to miss the fun teardown process and rebuilding it. So again, if you guys like this, like, subscribe. Until next time, we'll see you later.
See you guys.